The power struggle between Joseph Stalin and Leon Trotsky following Lenin's death in 1924 was a defining moment in Soviet history. This conflict shaped the future of the Soviet Union and had lasting repercussions for its people and the broader global order.
Joseph Stalin and Leon Trotsky were two of the most prominent leaders in the Bolshevik Party. Stalin, born in Georgia, was a master political strategist known for his administrative skills and ruthlessness. Trotsky, originally named Lev Davidovich Bronstein, was a brilliant orator and intellectual, renowned for his role in the October Revolution and as the founder of the Red Army. Lenin's death in January 1924 left a significant power vacuum in the Soviet Union. As the nation mourned, the struggle for leadership began to unfold within the Communist Party. Lenin had left behind a testament, in which he criticized both Stalin and Trotsky, but suggested that Stalin be removed from his position as General Secretary due to his rude behavior and accumulation of power. Stalin took a central role in organizing Lenin's funeral, positioning himself as Lenin's loyal successor. Trotsky, meanwhile, was notably absent, having been misled by Stalin about the timing of the funeral. This early misstep damaged Trotsky's standing among the Soviet leadership and the public. The rivalry between Stalin and Trotsky was not just personal, but deeply ideological. Trotsky advocated for permanent revolution, believing that the survival of socialism in the Soviet Union depended on spreading the revolution globally. Stalin, on the other hand, promoted socialism in one country, arguing that the Soviet Union should focus on strengthening itself internally before exporting revolution. These ideological differences were debated fiercely within the Communist Party. Trotsky's internationalist approach appealed to some, but Stalin's pragmatic focus on domestic consolidation won broader support among party members who were wary of foreign interventions. Stalin proved to be a shrewd political operator. He formed strategic alliances with key figures such as Grigory Zinoviev and Lev Kamenev, members of the party's Politburo. Together, they worked to sideline Trotsky, painting him as an elitist and an outsider. Stalin's control over the party machinery, especially his role as General Secretary, allowed him to appoint allies to important positions and gradually isolate Trotsky. By 1925, Trotsky was removed from his position as Commissar of War, weakening his power base further. The final phase of the power struggle saw Stalin outmaneuvering Trotsky and his remaining supporters. At the 15th Party Congress in 1927, Stalin's faction condemned Trotsky and his allies for factionalism, leading to their expulsion from the Communist Party. Trotsky was first exiled to Alma-Ata in Kazakhstan and then expelled from the Soviet Union entirely in 1929. He lived in various countries, continuing to write and critique Stalin's regime until his assassination in Mexico in 1940, orchestrated by Stalin's agents. With Trotsky out of the way, Stalin moved swiftly to consolidate his power. He launched a series of 5-year plans to industrialize the Soviet Union and collectivize agriculture. These policies transformed the Soviet economy, but came at a tremendous human cost, including widespread famine and political repression. Stalin's rule was marked by brutal purges to eliminate any potential rivals or dissent within the party. These actions solidified his absolute control over the Soviet Union, creating a totalitarian regime that would endure for decades. The power struggle between Stalin and Trotsky was a defining chapter in Soviet history. It determined the direction of the Soviet Union and had profound implications for its people and the world. Stalin's victory established a regime characterized by centralized power and authoritarian rule, shaping the course of the 20th century.